Yo, mic check. How y'all doing out there? I always do this. Cut, stop the tape. How y'all doing? It's your boy TY. This is TYRHATV. Y'all could be anywhere in the world. Y'all here with me, and I appreciate that. Just reach out for, my sports heads out there. You know what I'm saying? We do got, NBA finals that's going on right now. And I know everybody excited. I am. So, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, we got the Boston Celtics and Dallas Mavericks. And the Celtics is down. They're down. What do I mean the Celtics? Dallas. You know what's funny is I'm so used to Dallas winning, right? The way Dallas rode to get to the finals has been so crazy. Especially after they took care of Minnesota. I'm so used to Dallas winning. I'm like, Celtics down, man. Like, now y'all Boston fans gonna be leaving all type of comments. Man, Boston is up. Celtics is up in the series 2-0. Heading into Dallas. Tomorrow game will be in Dallas at 8:30. Dallas is they favored by 2.5 points, which I think Dallas is no reason why they should be favored, right? Dallas is a good team. They play well at home, but what people are missing is Boston's undefeated on the road. So they is missed that Boston's undefeated on the road, but I think this is a game that Dallas should pull out. They should. It shouldn't be no ifs, ands, buts about it. It should be no question that they get this game. You know what I'm saying? People going to look around like, no. And then I'm going to tell you why. And this is why I'm saying game 3 keys to Dallas victory. One, Porzingis is day-to-day with a serious leg injury, right? So he dislocated some part. I'm not a medical student. I'm not in the medical field. So I'm not even going to try to attempt to say posterior type. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there. Some name of a tendon. We can say tendon, right? Dislocation of a tendon in his left leg. So it's serious. So I think he said he'd die on the court. So I think what they're going to do, they probably going to wrap it up. They're going to put a brace on it, and he's still going to try to go. I don't see him playing more than 22, 25 minutes a game. I think they're going to keep KP minutes real low, but he's going to still give it a go. And I think if the games turn out like they did in game 1 and 2, then they arrest him. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them risking it, with his injury. But these is reasons why Dallas can win. KP, he's dealing with an injury. Don't forget, Luka dealing with an injury too. He got a chest injury. So he took injections, to get him through game 2. So that's going to be something that we're going to keep our eyes for, especially with a chest injury. Is it's going to mess with his cardio, his breathing. Luka ain't in like an all-world shape anyway. What's up? We got Southside that just joined the panel, man. Tomorrow game and keys to Dallas victory. Dallas is favored by 2.5 points. And there's no reason for me to say not to give them the advantage because they are playing at home.
Yeah, I see that that they might not even play KP like you were just saying. Like they say he kind of pulled something. I think he kind of like irritated his injury.
Nope. He dislocated. I just named it. He dislocated a tendon in his left leg. His injury was on his right leg. So he dislocated a tendon, and the medical staff said he's day-to-day. He said if it was up to him, he would be playing. But it's not up to him. It's up to the medical staff. So they're going to keep an eye on it. Good thing they're not playing today. So that gives them, he had 2 weeks to rest it. He probably treating it, putting some heat to it, stretching it. I'm sure with some kinetic tape. I think it'd be an emergency. I think they don't want to do nothing, but dislocation is a dislocation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anybody that had dislocations, you pop it back. Yeah, it's going to be funny, but we're talking about dislocation tendon that deal with the legs. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like it's a finger or elbow or shoulder. But, I think it was a shoulder. They probably would just keep them out, or they could tape it down. I have seen people go with dislocated shoulders and they tape it down and they still give it a go, which that shoulder, depending on the individual, be like at 60%, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to pull it too fast or, nothing like that. But yeah, I think in this game, I don't. They saying it's day to day, and I think that's for Dallas scouts. But I think it's gonna be game time decision. I think they just use them as an emergency tomorrow.
Yeah, they gonna keep him out. You know what I'm saying? They gonna use everybody else. Cause with Celtics, I know they responsible. They ain't gonna put their players in possibly for them to be hurt half of the next year when they could have prevented that. So they got it, bro. They gonna do their thing.
I mean, like a dislocation. I mean, right there, you know where it is. You can kind of, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's like some people have a situation where it's the dislocated joint multiple times. So you got to keep an eye on it. And then after this off season, he need a surgery or something like that. I
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be found. Like I said, I think they're gonna wrap it. They're gonna tape it down. They're gonna wrap it. I think he might go with a leg brace or something like that over it. After they tape it to keep it, together. I think. I'm not a doctor. Again, they say serious leg condition. He's day to day. Like I said, depending, they is in Dallas. Depending on the game go, I think that they can sit him out this game. If that, let's hypothetically speak, if Boston wins tomorrow, they definitely keep him out of game 4 just to rest him, and that'd be a game that they're not gonna play him. If they win tomorrow, and even if they win tomorrow without him, they keep him out game 4 and just keep on emergency status. Far as Dallas, I think Dallas is definitely getting one of these games. Me and you talked off of YouTube, and I still think Boston's going to grab one of these 2 games. They that good on the road. They don't change how they play. But how you feel? I know you got Dallas. You got, for everybody don't know, South got Dallas. So speaking from how you feel, why do you feel like Dallas is going to win tomorrow?
I mean, I think they just need to change it up. I see it with all the turnovers, all the missed shots. It's gonna have to come to a stop at some point in this series. And tomorrow, why if to correct it? Why not do it tomorrow? So I feel like Kyrie gonna get about 25. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Jones Jr. don't know what to expect for him.
Uh,
Don't know
yeah,
what to expect
Jones.
for him.
What they've been doing with Jones ain't working against Boston. And it's not no knock. Jason Kidd is, he made some. I'll give Jason Kidd some credit. He made some proper adjustments. PJ Washington did get 17 and 7. So the him picking off, you know what I'm saying? He being aggressive. Now normally that pick and roll with Jones, and it leads him to kick out to the corner or outside. He been usually making that shot. That's how Jones been getting his points, but it's not working against Boston because they switching so well defensively.
They got
Even
to find out a game plan for Gafford and Lively. I mean, it's nothing else to say. They have to find out a game plan for Gafford and Lively. It just need that right there just need to be changed up.
all right,
Yeah.
see, and they did their adjustments. I think this is where you guys can't, Dallas fans. I'm sorry, this is where you just can't be biased and say, "Oh, they're gonna do this, do that." I told people all year, Boston defense is no joke, and now we seeing it. As much as Dallas it improved this defense in the final. This team relies heavily on the offense of 2 people. And I told what Boston gonna do is let Luka get his and just lock Kyrie down. Let Luka get his. Lock Kyrie down. Kyrie is frustrated. He ain't saying it to the media. He giving Boston they props, but Kyrie got to be frustrated because they know how to switch off on him. And it ain't just Kyrie. Y'all watch the game. Anybody, they got a man on them and they sending out. I want to say like a decoy help. So it's like they almost willing to double anybody else, and they gonna let Luka get his points. And that's a game plan. Like, okay, Luka bust 40. He not gonna bust 60, 70, and all that. He gonna give you because he gonna be tired. He gonna be tired. They wearing that boy in the ground. He gotta do so much dribbling and trying to penetrate.
There's no way that Lucas should be going out there trying to score for 60, bro. I mean, if he like you said, if he out there scoring 60, then you already know the rest of the team ain't doing nothing.
And that's where I'm
There's
at with
no
it.
no way. It's no way with that. And plus, like I said, if all of them get get 15 points and Kyrie and Luca combine for like 70, I can see them winning.
Man, try. I already told you. Boston in five. Boston in five. So I mean, uh, this is it right here. I feel like this. As expected for me, the Celtics scrambled Dallas pick and roll, and you knew that's the offense they run. Jason Kidd is point guard. The pick and roll is where it's at. And Celtics, they kind of smashed that. And what happened is, what they doing is the Garden Dallas center, they using smaller people like Jason Tatum to match up with their centers. And you got a rookie center that's not strong. So Jason Tatum being 6'9", 6'10", can switch off and grab those centers. They centers, they're tall, but they're not big. They just lanky. So when you switch off and you put a Brown that's heavy or Tatum and guard them when they try to do that switch, that pick and roll switch for a dunk, is not going to happen. Boston is too athletic, too strong with their athletes. What's going on? We got Roy Lee in the building. What's going on?
What up, Ty? What up,
What's
Southside?
what's going on? Well,
That's
who you?
Southside up there, right?
Yeah, that's outside. That's outside.
What
Oh
up,
wait,
Roy Lee?
what's up? What's up? Shit, I ain't never hit your link, so just blessing it and shit.
Okay, man. We talking about the Boston Dallas game tomorrow. In the three keys to Dallas victory. Are you interested in that game tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, Porzingis out gives Dallas a little bit of an edge, but in my opinion, Dallas's biggest problem is, and it's always been the strength of them though, is Luca. Luca doesn't play fast, and to me, Boston has such a great team defense. Like the slower you play, it allows them to get set, and
Mm-hmm.
like you got to play a lot more faster when you play in Boston to not allow them to get into the half court defensive settings. But that's never Luka's game. He ain't conditioned enough to play fast like that.
And I feel like this game will make Luca a better player. Like Luca's already dope. We're not gonna take nothing from him. But I
Man,
think a
yeah.
game
But he got to
like
get his
this,
teammates involved.
and I feel like a game like this over the summer, he had no conditioning is important. Conditioning is definitely important. And I called the game plan before the series came in. Let Luca be Luca. We lock down everybody else because everybody else is more athletic than Luca. So he builds off them running off screens, the pick and roll, and he popping them and hitting them in the right spots. See, Boston got people that can just keep up with everybody. They playing everybody else on man. They playing Luca man to man, but they switching off. They playing these sitters to pick and roll. They switching, and you got players that's 6'4" and above. You know what I'm saying? That can switch off on anybody and play. And one of the best defensive player is Drew Holiday. You know what I'm
Drew
saying?
Holiday, yeah, he was guarding Kevin Durant a couple of years ago. Like that's what people don't realize is that he would guard guys like Kevin Durant and stuff that were a lot taller. So guarding Kyrie and Luca is a lot more easier for him.
So
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Your starting five is defense. Tatum playing great
yep,
defense. Brown, super athletic playing good
Derek
defense.
White,
Derek White killing it, and then you got Horford.
yep.
So and then you get Porzingis back and Pritchard doing his thing. So I told people the depth chart of Boston was going to be bad, bad, bad for a matchup for Dallas. But Dallas is at home. We're going to go with the home crowd. I think it's going to give Kyrie some energy, and I don't see him scoring no less than 25. I think he's going to be focused, and I think it's going to be a close game. But I think it's going to be like Dallas by 3 points or less. But I think Dallas, and I think it's going to be a game. Maybe I just feel like Boston is on a roll, but maybe Boston make a mistake or two that cost them a game.
Another issue Dallas having right now is that three ball hasn't fallen for nobody except maybe Luca, but even Luca like 8 of 21, but
Yeah, but see,
nobody
Luka
is
being
hitting threes right
horrible,
now.
his percentage been horrible all playoffs, and I don't know. And I blame this on Coach Kidd. Like, why is you letting him rain 10 to 13 threes a game? Why? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like in most of his games, one game he shot 10%, another game 18, another game 21. Like he's not shooting 50% or 40%. All right. NBA, 44% is great, but he's not even shooting 40% from 3 point. So that's not working. And Boston eating it up and loving it. Like, yeah, keep shooting that shit out there. We'll put it in your hand in your face. You're going to make a couple of them, but you're going to miss more than you make.
true.
But
It's like everything that matched up with them, every favorable matchup they had against Minnesota, they don't really got right now because you don't got them bigs to take advantage of like Cat and slow foot Gober. Right now, just like everybody,
yeah.
it's pretty much 1 through 5. Boston could switch up everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it don't even matter. You got if you put Derek White on somebody for just to hold the ground for a minute, you know what I'm saying? He can do that. You know what I'm saying? The guy's 6'4". So you know what I'm saying, 6'4", almost 200 pounds. He can hold his own for a good
Hmm.
10 to 20 seconds if somebody, is switching off a pick and roll, and that is what people not understanding. Another thing Dallas need to figure out, and I don't know what's going on, is what's going on with Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? Is he part of the team? Is he playing? Is what he not doing? Like what's going on with Hardaway?
Well, I
Man,
kind
he
of
out of there,
understand it
bro.
because they kind of got that 3 guard rotation between. I guess right now Exum is the better player because I was about to say if he get playing time, then Exum wouldn't be getting playing time. But you ain't gonna pretty much you gonna ride Kyrie and
Okay,
what's
so
his
check
name
it.
heavy minutes.
X, he getting minutes, right? But look, he get 10 minutes, 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Against Minnesota, 11 minutes, no points, 3 rebounds. Another game, 5 points. He's not lighting up. He's not doing that. So you got somebody like Hardaway, knows the team, knows the offense, a vet. He knows his spots. I'm lost. I'm just,
Yeah,
like it's crazy. Like y'all tried to trade him the last 2 years. Ain't nobody biting on that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
yeah.
nobody
But
biting
right
on it.
now,
But
shit, his 3 point shooting would be valuable because I mean he is one of pretty much the top two 3 point shooters.
well, I think in game one he played like 7 minutes, no points, no rebounds, no assists, and a steal. You know what I'm saying? But this guy been playing crazy minutes. You can't expect dudes to just come off the bench cold and light it up. That ain't his game. But I think his
Yeah.
defense would be valuable to him. I don't know what Jason Kidd doing. This is his team. You know what I'm saying? Last year they didn't even do well. So for them to bounce back right now is cool. I wish the best for Hardaway, man. Dude's been, solid player. And I understand you got the youth coming in and you trying to mix it and do things, but I don't know. You like for real. I mean, even we talk about Josh Green, another guy that they favoring. You know what I'm saying? These all guys, all the same height and stuff. He not lighting it up either. None of
Mm.
these guys are scoring like, over 5 points. Another one in game 2, 4 points, 1 rebound. Game 1, 3 points, three. Like none of these guys are doing anything. So why not go back to Hardaway, a veteran, and see what he got?
True, but when PJ Washington also he has to step up when he has as great as defenders as Derek White and Holiday are, they shouldn't be able to running a pick and roll and lobbing it to Washington. He got to do a lot better around it, taking advantage of the smaller matchups.
And Hardaway is a shooting guard. Yeah, he played a small forward. He came in the league as a shooting guard. Let's not forget that. Yeah, for Dallas in some situations, he plays small forward, but he's a shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'5". He been playing shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? And he can play both positions. I just feel like Dallas, y'all 0-2. Y'all got to do something, figure something out. Y'all be playing Galford at that position with Lively at center. Well, that combination ain't working. That Galford Lively together, man, that's not working. Boston killing that. So get smaller. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Boston beating y'all playing small ball and killing y'all bigs because they not strong enough. But I mean, I don't know. But
I
South, how you
mean,
feel?
to me, Boston playing with the urgency that to me they know that this is pretty much the last real year they got a good shot at it because I don't it ain't no way I could see them keeping that team together because now they're gonna have to pay Jason Tatum whether they win or lose. Jason Tatum is gonna be a supermax. Jalen Brown
Well, he
already the
locked up.
highest paid player
Jason
in the league.
Tatum already locked up in this contract.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, exactly.
he
No,
not
no, but
like he not.
he
Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, he is because he came in a year after Jalen Brown, and Jalen Brown just signed his extension. So I
Right.
think after, yeah, what's his name eligible for the Supermax again? That Supermax, two players with the Supermax, you won't be able to keep them guys like Holiday and White at the same time.
So let me see. No, Derek White seeks an extension. That's what his is. He got an extension, and Tatum, I think his contract ain't up. His contract ain't up in till 2025. He got another year, so he can decide his extension next summer. But
Also,
the I
yeah, he must have extended his rookie contract before because he only got drafted a year after Jalen Brown did, and Jalen
yeah
Brown just recently signed his.
he's scheduled to be an unrestricted free agent in 2026. So he right now he on a 5-year, $163 million contract. So Derek White looking for extension, and then next summer Tatum get reach out for another extension. And I told somebody else Derek White gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Definitely.
got Derek White right now should be start. You know what I'm saying? Start on any other team. So Derek White gonna get
Yeah,
paid.
I don't see him staying there either.
yeah.
Like, it's too much.
Like I
That's too
said,
much money, bro. That's too
Holiday
much money.
Holiday just recently signed, so Holiday definitely staying. You know, it's gonna be
Yeah.
pretty much Derek White gonna have to be the odd man out.
But the good thing about this is with Derek White, you can do a sign and trade with him. You know, say do a sign and trade or trade him for a draft pick or something. They not gonna leave empty handed. So if Celtics front office is smart, they I think they'll be all right. They keep their team strong. But no, Drew Holiday goes nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He goes nowhere. And so that's trouble for another time. And you're right. You're right. Boston, this is now or never. I told her this is this year or bust. And I feel like they've been playing all year like they got a chip on their shoulder. They want to shut the media up. They want to shut everybody up. Like they can pull this off. And I hope they do because I think I want Jason Tatum to get a ring. I want Brown to get one. So
Definitely, because right now, well, they playing like they deserve the respect, but all the way leading up to the finals, they've been hearing a lot of. They gotta have been hearing all that talk about, oh, all these injuries been playing in their favor. Pretty much, damn near half of the East done lost a star on their way there. They were
Yeah,
playing the Knicks
that's
with
what I was trying
Brunson.
to tell. Hey, Roy Lee, that's what I was trying to tell Ty, man. I was trying to tell him. I was like, bro, the East was hurt this year, bro.
yeah,
You
man.
got to think about it. Giannis was out. Um,
Yep,
Tyrese
Giannis
Halliburton
was.
got out.
Yep,
Ant
yeah,
Man got out.
Halliburton,
So,
Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle. When
well,
they
Julius
played
Randle
like,
been hurt all year, bro.
But hey, like
yep.
Porzingis, I can see them signing him to another 1 year deal because of his injuries. That's one thing. Porzingis ain't gonna get paid out the rock. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna get crazy money because he's a risk. You know what I'm saying? I think he's been comfortable with Boston, so I see him giving them a team friendly 1 year deal with some with some incentives and stuff like that. I don't. If Boston win this year, Boston is not gonna have a problem going over the luxury tax. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. If they win this year, and they're gonna do what they can, keep their team together, and see if they can go for a repeat. And the luxury tax would be the least of their worries because it's Boston. It was a big market, so they raise them seats up and cover that luxury tax, and them people buy it right up. You know what I'm saying? So keep in mind, we seen Lakers do it. We seen Phoenix. We seen some other teams go over that luxury cap. They can pay for it. They don't be tripping about it because they're gonna make that money up in the stands. Yep. Um. So what you see about tomorrow? You think Dallas wins it or Boston go ahead and jump up 3-0 on them?
I think this is Dallas' best chance to win it. I mean, but
Yeah,
like I said, if they win it, that three ball got to start falling. There's no way they not gonna. If they struggling again from three, they're gonna lose.
yeah.
Like they've been ice
They've
cold
been
from three.
terrible. Yeah, they've been terrible from that three line, bro.
You
Even
know that
even
this is what
Booker was throwing up bricks. So everybody can't throw up bricks on the team.
I let Kyrie run the point tomorrow.
Yeah,
I set it up. I let Kyrie run the point, let Luka get his spots, and then hit Luka from his his sweet spot. Let him hit from his sweet spots and see if that works. That they're going to do something else with that pick and roll with Galford and Lively. That it's just not against Boston. It's just not working. So they're going to have to figure something else out.
Yeah, it's not working. You know what I'm saying? I like Gafford and I like Lively, but it's not working. Y'all need to. I think they need to play either one or the other. Because when Gafford is in by himself, he be balling, bro. He
Yeah.
be snatching boards off the glass. When Lively in by himself, he do the same thing. So to me, they don't need to play them at the same time.
They ain't got no choice because the Boston gonna kill him. So they got to keep him in there for the defense, the interior
Yeah,
defense.
I
That's
was
why they
about to
doing
say
it.
it's yeah, I was about to say defensively it's the only way they're gonna stand a chance.
Yeah, because what happened is Boston offense is drive and kick. They driving in and they kicking out. That's why Tatum had 12 assists. That's why he been averaging almost a triple double, and that's why Brown averaging 6 assists a game. They drive it and kick into the open man, and it's killing Dallas.
Man, come on, you didn't see me.
And, and that's what Dallas trying to do. Well, that's what Dallas should do. They were trying to run a pick and roll. I think Kyrie should lead the offense and do the same thing, run and kick. Drive and kick. We could put Morris in. He play. Yeah, they could. They could put Morris in. Galford and Lively can share minutes in the center position. Then you constantly have a fresh body at the center position and let Markieff get some minutes. He gonna scrap. The thing about Markieff, though, man, he foul a lot, and you might get a tech. So, do you want that type of energy during a playoff game where that
Yeah.
would just take all the whole team morale down because he up in there getting technical fouls and trying to hurt star players?
At this
They ain't
point, bro, they ain't got no choice but to play him either.
so I don't know. I don't have I just right now is Boston's playing some amazing ball, and from the coaching
Yeah.
standpoint, and Jason Kidd, I think his I think he did okay adjustment for game 2, but his halftime adjustments, he getting blew out. Halftime adjustments, he can't
Yeah.
hang.
Just like I mean, Dallas really doing the best that they can because I mean you when you look at the percentages, Tatum is struggling. So I mean
Yes.
they're doing a good job defending Tatum, but just like you said, Dallas, I mean that's when you stop him, you still got to worry about Holiday. He's
Uh-uh.
been to the finals and stuff. This isn't a stage that though. This is a stage that a lot of those Celtics players are used to. So
Mm-hmm.
stopping Tatum and Brown isn't just gonna automatically win the game when you got Holiday, still, producing. And Holiday's all over the place. He at the rate he going, he got a real good chance of winning MVP. Is right now it's looking like between him or Jalen Brown. But like
I don't know
intangibly
though.
wise,
No, if you look at the stats across the board, I think Tatum go get the MVP. If you look at stats all the way across the board, Tatum is filling up the stat sheet. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I was just about to say that he is getting damn near a triple double, but it's just hard when he's shooting 30%.
Yeah,
Right.
he just kind of like drifted away. You know what I'm saying? Like people not really like talking about him like when he have hot games and stuff. And that's what a lot of NBA analysts are saying. It's like, oh, Jason Tatum just been playing settle this whole
Because
series.
I think right now Jalen Brown still is the leading scorer, and he also has like 5 rebounds, like 3 assists, and like almost 2 blocks. So he's filling up the stat sheet too. Holiday is averaging like 17 and almost 10 rebounds. So I would say all three of them got a real good chance, depending on how the rest of the series go.
Yeah, I think what happened with Brown is you are getting the steals and the blocks. You know what I'm saying? And you got Tatum with the rebounds and assists. But this game too. I think game 3 should be great for Tatum. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be on the road. He's still gonna do his game, and yeah, but like hey, you think about shooting percentage. Luka don't be shooting that great neither. We just don't hear about it. You know what I'm saying? We just not hearing about his shooting percentage. But yeah, I do. But Tatum, I think he need to be at like 42% or something. He did shoot like 38%, which he needs to shoot a little better. He ain't, and the only person getting to the line is Luka and Brown. They're the only two people
Yep.
getting to the free throw line. So I don't. People like call the refs these fouls. Like, no, don't do that because ain't nobody going to the line like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's been pretty clean both ways.
So I'm looking for an amazing game tomorrow for real. Whoever go off in that last game will get the MVP.
Yeah.
I like
Like
Tatum game, man, because Tatum kicking them dimes out. He doing what he need to do. Yeah, his shooting ain't off. So what he doing? He driving, kicking. He trying to grab
I was about to
rebounds.
say I give him credit on this year. Yeah, he's learned a lot more how to impact the game when he's struggling because that last finals against Golden State, he was completely inefficient. And once he was struggling to score,
But see what
he
people
wasn't he
fail to
wasn't the
miss is
passer that he is now.
if you look at the tape and go back, they always still ready to double Tatum down. So when he drives to the lane, he come to the double. They double him a lot. So what happens is it leaves Brown open for one-on-one. That's what people don't understand. Brown get a lot of one-on-one because they're afraid to leave Tatum open at all. Tatum will light you up on that three if you just leave him open.
Yeah,
You know,
Brown do get a lot of ISO situations, even when it come down to defense. That's why like Brown defense is standing out more than Tatum's because like Brown be getting steals, he be getting blocked, all that.
and I think what Boston is, they line their players up for the passing lanes. They know Luka gonna try to pass it. You know what I'm saying? So with them switching off and keeping their hands free and looking for them lobs and looking for them bounce, them dribble passes, man. Hey, I tell you what, Boston been studying some tape. If you look how they play, they've been studying some tape on their opponents. Most of the time when you waiting for an opponent, you all chilling, taking time off. I think Boston was really like watching their next opponent. Like, all right, we playing Dallas next. Let's watch all their games. Let's watch. Let's see their habits. Let's see their plays. Because it seemed like they got their playbook. How you feel, Try? You do you feel watching game 1 and 2? Do you feel like watching Boston seemed like they kind of knew what Dallas was going to do, before, and they was prepared for it? Try's a huge Mavericks fan.
Try saying go Mavs. Out man, this next game is gonna be Dallas game. What?
Well, they got also when the Mavs did use Jones as a screener in game 2, they was more considering where they had him screen and how they spaced the floor around him. He wasn't just rolling into traffic, popping above the break. You know what I'm saying? So Jones is important, and they got to figure out what they want to do to him. Salute. Thank y'all for y'all coming out, checking out. We on the sports tip right here on TYRHEATV. I got Southside and Roy Lee. We talked about game 3 that is held tomorrow in Dallas between the Dallas Mavericks and Boston Celtics. Celtics lead the series 2-0. Let me break off. And let me, I ain't gonna go out my body, but let me have a conversation with Kyrie.
Man, hold on, don't do it, bro.
Nah, I gotta talk to Kyrie, man. Kyrie, you my favorite player. You and KD, my favorite player. What you been doing in these last 2 games, I'm not happy. Game 1, 36 minutes, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. All right. I'm not understanding the situation. In these games, you shooting less than 40%. You taking 19 shots. You took 19 shots in game 1. You took 18 in game 2. I'm not understanding. You 0 for 8 for the 3-point. It's obvious you're not going to hit the 3-pointer. It's obvious. You 0 and 8. Your team needs you. And I don't know what's going through your head. I understand because you was talking, oh, this is personal. Da-da-da-da. Boston this. I'm locked on. I'm turned on. Where? We didn't see that in 2 games. Now, we expect you to come off big. You're going to be playing at home. But it ain't going to make a difference if you play huge at Dallas and you get back to Boston and lay an egg. Keep in mind, y'all Kyrie lovers, and I love Kyrie. keep in mind, this dude is 0-12 playing Boston. Not just in playing Boston. It don't matter where they play at. They
Yep.
play when he play in Boston. I mean, he played with Brooklyn. He played for the Mavericks. He played for the. He's just not doing it. You
That's
got to
why I
step
say
out of it.
you could tell that the Boston atmosphere affected Kyrie gameplay. Because,
Yep.
bro, at some point, bro, I was hearing the crowd boo way louder, booing Kyrie way louder than the sports analyst was talking. I'm like, God damn, that shit loud.
And you could tell they were getting to him because he said something like, "Oh, I thought they would have been even louder." Like, you know,
Oh
so
yeah, they went ham in game 2.
yeah, exactly. So you egged them on to get even louder, and then you struggled even worse. So just like you said, he tried to prove something to Boston crowd. It seems like, you know, just like you said, he's too you know, he got to take his mind off of the revenge factor of it.
Like, listen, you went to the free throw line one time, bro. You are like, yeah, you're a shooting guard, but you got point guard skills. You can penetrate. You got handles. Ain't nobody stopping you. You got to at least try. You got to try. You got to do something. You got to try
One
to.
thing I can say, when Kyrie get it going, it seemed like the role players around him, they start to get it going. Gafford started to get it going. Lively started to get it going. PJ started to get it going. Jones Jr. starting to get it going. That's what Kyrie just need to be the leader and just go ahead on and play
Yep,
point guard that night and just get everybody hot.
Nah, I ain't gonna go
yep,
with that. They get it going. You keep, like I said, the pick and roll offense, man. Boston scrapped that, and that's what happened. The pick and roll, they'll come draw in, dry off the screener, drop it down to the center. The center get an easy dunk. For Gafford and Lively, those little cherry pick dunks that y'all was getting, that stuff over. And then Boston gonna make sure y'all don't get it because they know that's what's gonna drive the crowd wild if they get that little pick and alley oop dunks. Boston is not giving them that center position no easy dunks because they know that will turn like the crowd up. Me, myself, Boston should be favored, but I think Boston going to turn the heat up even more. The only way Dallas wins if you see Tatum or Brown in foul trouble. Expect one of those two to be in foul trouble. And you haven't
yep.
seen it yet.
But it's hard to get them in foul trouble because they don't need to guard Kyrie and Luka. They just choosing to guard them, you know. But if they were to get in foul trouble, all they'll do is slide them on to Derrick Jones and you know, Gafford. You know, they don't necessarily got to guard Luka and Kyrie.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. They haven't been in foul trouble. The most fouls
Yeah,
been 3. You know, Tatum been smart with his hands. He ain't fouling at all. He had last game, he had one personal foul. You know what I'm saying? Tatum got watched those turnovers. But when some kind of offense is being funneled through you and you doing the main driving and kick, you're gonna have those issues. Ball come off your knee, you dribble off somebody's foot. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? But I like the offense running through Tatum, and it's working. Because now you worry about Jay Holiday being a point. Now he playing the Kyrie Irving role. You know what I'm saying? The shooting guard. I don't know, Dallas. I feel like y'all work is cut out. Try said the
it's
Boston
definitely a must win for Dallas.
But yeah, it's
Oh
a
yeah.
must win tonight.
It ain't no way you can go
Tomorrow.
down 3-0.
I don't. I don't feel like it's a must win because I do think Dallas going to get one. If they lose tomorrow, I think
Yeah,
Dallas
but
will get.
getting one ain't gonna mean they're gonna win it. That's what I said. It's a must win because to have any shot at winning is serious. But yeah, if they lose tomorrow, then they just still now they just hoping for a gentleman's sweep
Oh,
at
they
the
getting that. Hey, they getting that gentleman sweep. That gentleman sweep is scheduled. I've been calling that. I've been calling that since before the series started. That
Man,
gentleman sweep.
them boys ain't gonna get swept, man.
You know what a
yeah
gentleman sweep is, right, South?
yeah that mean they got
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, they
yeah, they
only gonna
got
get one
one.
game. Yeah, they're gonna get that gentleman sweep. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
you
we're gonna
saying
make.
they
Yeah,
gonna go?
because
They gonna
we
go out
back to
like the
that
Lakers?
yeah, we
Yeah,
back to that 2-2-1-1-1. You know, it'd
yeah,
be different if if it was a 2-3-2
yeah.
again.
That. Oh, I hated that 2-3. Oh, that was. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
that
horrible.
2.
That 2-3-2 was horrible. That was horrible. Because shit,
Yeah, because if
that cost the favorite team to lose. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
might
I
get.
was about to say if you lost one of them first 2 games, now you got to go on the road and
Yeah.
and hope to win. Yeah,
That I don't know who thought that'd be excellent and great. No, 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 no. I like the 2-2-1-1-1. So, but man, listen, I'm sorry, Boston getting they ship this chip this year is all about now who win MVP. I think that's the argument. It's not about who gonna win the championship. It's who gonna get MVP.
Yeah.
Let me see. Try said playoff series don't start until a away team win on the home. Yeah, but no, man, no.
We gonna
Boston.
we ain't gonna sit up here and act like Boston ain't no certified choke artists. We ain't gonna
We
sit up
gonna,
here and do that. Mm-mm.
okay. What we not gonna do is act like Boston is undefeated on the road. We're not gonna do that either. During the playoffs, they haven't lost on the road. So, the Dallas fans keep that in mind. If they do
Yeah,
lose
this
tomorrow,
year,
this
this
will be their
year.
first loss on the road. Yeah, it's this year. But guess what? They also led the league in wins this year. They're also the number one team in the NBA this year. Everything is about this year. We ain't talking about the past. We talking about this year. Because guess who wasn't even in the playoffs last year? Dallas. So I mean, we ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna talk about last year. Dallas
Man,
don't
I'd
want to talk
rather not. I'd rather not go to the playoffs and then to go to the playoffs and get put out the way
about
that
man.
Boston Celtics
what?
are getting put out,
That
bro.
sounds crazy. That sounds crazy.
Yeah,
Bro, listen, you see all that? Oh, they was all that Boston. Oh, they finna
Nah.
put Steph Curry out. Man, Steph Curry broke their motherfucking heart, bro.
See, there we go with that bad has been stuff. But for you to sit there and say, I would rather be at home and not make ask Steph Curry, would he rather be at home than have a chance in the playoffs? Like, and keep in mind, in the playoffs, you get money. You get playoff money. Everybody that's still playing, that they purse get higher and higher. So at the end of it, you get a fat check. You don't get no fat check at home. That's money you missed out on.
Yeah, but we'll see though this year. We will definitely see what these boys about. If they gonna choke again or
Hey,
they gonna
yeah.
prevail.
Try all Boston did was hold down home court. Is what you're supposed to do. They didn't just hold it down. They smacked them boys up. They didn't just like eke out a win. Man, they went. Man, and no, see, try you definitely a
Yeah.
Dallas fan because
But
they
see,
ain't just hold it down.
I would say that if Boston was shooting lights out, but that's not Boston's strength. Like their defense isn't just gonna stop magically working because they go on the road. Like that's their strength is that their team defense is incredible. Uh,
Right.
so
To me, I feel
so
like
yeah, it'd be
Boston
different
do
if they
take
were
too
shooting
many.
like 70%.
Yeah, they do take too many three shots, and you know what I'm saying. You live by the three, you gonna die by the three. It's just one of them games, bro. They gonna be off just like the Dallas Mavericks was off on the 3 points. Watch, it's coming. Even
What?
Steph Curry had bad shooting nights. It's gonna
What?
come. Yeah, it's coming, bro.
Bro, look, it already came. Boston had a bad three. 3 for 7,
Yeah.
2 for 6, 2 for 5, 2 for 5, 3 for 8. That was bad shooting at
Yeah.
the three. That was didn't nobody light it up. The
Yeah,
highest
yeah, that's
percentage
why I
was
said they
42.
didn't light it up. Their defense is just what's been winning them the games.
Exactly. So imagine if you go to Dallas and you hit 50% from 3 point. That's game over. They're gonna blow the barn doors off, man. Come on, man. Cut it out. I understand y'all like Dallas. I understand, but I told you, Dallas was a great matchup for Minnesota because they had slow bigs. And
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's what
saying?
I was telling people too. Them slow bigs gave Dallas a huge favorable matchup. It would have been the same way with Denver, but they wouldn't have swept Denver. But Denver, they still would have had a lot of advantages at the center position just because
But
Lively and Gafford are a lot more active around the rim than Jokic prefer to be.
and guess what? And AE was burnt out. He never went that length. He didn't know what the playoffs was about.
Yeah,
He was burnt out.
he got cocky thinking that he can guard because he locked up Jamal Murray. That it'll be the same trying to lock up Kyrie and you still the number one focal yeah run the offense. So he was winded every time. But by the end of the game, he was out of breath.
And they had nobody from Minnesota that could switch on after he came off. And then Cat was shooting horrible. Cat was
Yeah,
shooting
Cat
horrible that whole
always
series.
horrible.
You know what I'm saying? But that's a guy that's a career 67% shooter. Man, Dallas defense showed them what time it was because they didn't have to do too much. You know what I'm saying? You have to do too much with Cat and Gobert. He's not even a threat. You know what I'm saying? They put them young bodies on him and made him run and made him go to spots he didn't want to run to. And but man, they was blowing by him like he was a stop pole, man. Just
Yeah.
yeah. So
But
I
like I
said,
said, once the last 4 teams was left, Boston really had, no excuse this year to not win it because they got by far the most finals experience than Minnesota, Dallas, and Indiana. So it was just, like I said, this they golden year. It's no way they could lose this year and hold everything together.
right. Like I said, Dallas is going to beat Minnesota. I thought Minnesota was at least going to get 2 games out of it, but them boys just folded tent. Like, we gone. We going to Cancun.
Yeah,
Forget it.
beating the Nuggets with the finals for them.
That's true. Let me see. They won by.
Right, Trey. Boy, that's a dangerous situation right there, boy. To put Luka and Kyrie in an ISO situation. They got Boston got to try everything in their power not to put Kyrie or Luka in that position.
Man, as far as on a 3-point shooting, y'all made you say y'all made 6, y'all made 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 7. Y'all made 7. But guess what? Man, look, that ain't cause look, Washington was 0 for 3, right? Jones was 1 for 2. Kyrie was 0 for 5. Josh Green 1 for 1. Hardy 1 for 3. Tim Hardaway 0 for 1. So that your statement what you doing, no, it doesn't make sense because only person be shooting all those damn threes is Luka. So everybody
Yeah,
else be
Luka
shooting
shooting the
moderate.
most.
Yeah. So 0 for 3, okay, that even he hit 1 cool. 1 for 2, you know what I'm saying? The only person stood out is Kyrie 0 for 5. So he should at least banged out 1 of that. Nah. Nope. Your argument don't stand.
Betty, Elohim, what up, y'all? Salute, chat.
Salute,
Let me
Betty, Elohim.
let me respect that real quick. Let me respect that.
Chase Davis on the beat.
Put that shit on. Put that shit on. Put that shit on. Put that shit on.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Vetted. Yeah, man. So let me see. They still missed 21 threes. All right, so they missed 21 threes. Let's see how many Boston missed. Boston missed. They missed 4, 8, 11, 14, 19, 24. They missed 24 threes. You happy? Boston missed 24 threes and won. Come on, man. See, man, yo, listen, Roy, man,
That's a lot of threes. That's a lot of missed threes, bro.
Right, 26, 20, yeah. They refuse to give Boston defense credit, man. They refuse to.
Yeah.
But
Like I
hey,
said,
y'all,
I
I
love
gotta get
Kyrie
up
and
out of
want to
here.
see.
I'm at the football field with my son. Yeah, it's gonna be his birthday today.
All right, man.
Still salute to that. Wait up. It ain't raining. It ain't raining out there south.
It's sprinkling a little bit, but it seems like it's gonna pick back up. But they doing it in the rain. See, this how we do it down here in Florida, boy.
But see, I'm more close to the Broward right now, so I'm more down south. But they wouldn't be playing in what's going on down here. It's
Oh yeah, I
pouring.
know it's bad down there, but
Yeah,
Yeah, tell him I said good
yeah.
luck, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, hang out with your kid, man. I'm about to end this in 10 minutes. I just wanted to go an hour and jump, man.
all
Go
right,
ahead,
y'all.
be
Salute.
that dad coach,
All
man.
right.
All right.
All right, man. Southside coming through. You know what I'm saying? Now he about to play dad coach. Get his son ready for that pigskin, some football, man. So
Yeah.
your prediction. Give me your prediction before you get up out of here. Prediction on tomorrow's game.
Like Dallas hit the 3. Dallas by 10. If they struggle
Shit!
from three, lose by 10.
Shit! I gotta write this down. I'm writing this down. Dallas by 10. Oh, okay, but Dallas by 10. All right, man. So tomorrow,
Like I said, they
man.
gotta hit about 40% of threes though. And when I say hitting the threes, I mean 40% or whatever they shooting.
All right, so man, tomorrow after the game, no, let's do Thursday. Let's do Thursday about 2:30, 3:00. We come back and talk about the game, the after game on Thursday. If you free, all
Cool.
right, bro. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
you.
I'll probably be free. I usually work overnight, so I'm usually waking up about 1 o'clock or something.
Okay, so cool. So make sure you pull up Thursday, and we're gonna talk about this game and see how it went, man.
All right, all right.
All right, appreciate you, Roy Lee, in the building. Thank you for pulling up, man.
No
Man,
problem, no problem.
all right. Roy Lee coming up, talking some basketball, man. Like, yo, he said if Dallas hitting them threes, he said Dallas by 10. Sheesh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, man, listen. Luka the triple double. That I expect that. But to be honest, I think they should run the offense through Kyrie. If you want to get Kyrie out of this funk that he's in, give him the ball. Luka don't have to have the ball. Luka having the ball hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. So run the offense through Kyrie. And listen, try. If they don't run the ball through Kyrie, it's because they scared of Drew Holiday. Say what you want. If they don't let Kyrie run the point tomorrow, it's because they worry about Drew Holiday and his defense. And with I feel like you can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? With that, I feel like you can't go wrong. But I would try something different. Now the adjustments did work out a little bit. So in the first half, you can do what worked for you in game 2. You know, you're gonna start the game off. Okay, let's do what we did. We kept the game really close. Let's do what we did and see how it works. You know what I'm saying? I listen again. Kyrie is my favorite player next to Kevin Durant. He's my favorite player. So it's like I told y'all, if Dallas did win, I'll be so happy for Kyrie. I think that would take him out of LeBron's shadow, and that's what I want for him. So that's why I can talk from a non-bias. I can talk from non-bias and shit like that. When I'm calling this stuff, I'm literally just looking at it as a basketball fan. I'm not taking because I could be like, man, yeah, I want Kyrie to win this shit, but I love Tatum too, and I think Tatum deserve a ring. Kyrie already got one. You know what I'm saying? And I want Tatum to get a ring so the media can get off his back. It's like I want so much in this. I want so much. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But as an NBA fan, I'm loving this playoff. This is the playoff that I said was going to happen. I said Minnesota ain't getting it because it don't make dollars and cents. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think the best for the NBA was Dallas and Boston. And I think Dallas is going to win a game at home. Even if Boston win, they win in the next game. If Dallas wins this game, cool. Boston win in the next one. I'm sorry. I feel like this is a gentleman's sweep. But it's still exciting. It's still fun. Dallas did not one. Man, try and be honest when I say this. Be honest. Not one Dallas fan thought their team was going to the NBA Finals this year before the season started. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Let me see. The jury is still out on Tatum. He a good Robin to whatever the case may be. Tatum been carrying Boston for years. And you keep saying he's robbing to Jalen Brown, but all season he led the team in scoring and all these other stats. That's why he's all first team, all NBA. So now the playoff come, he know how to play the backseat. That's called being a good teammate. You know what I'm saying? If LeBron did that, his teams probably would win more. If he knew how to take the back seat when somebody else hot and not want to step up because he want to be that guy all the time because he's still stepping in somebody's shadow to prove that he is now the GOAT. No, forget that. That's why I'm loving Jason Tatum game right now. That's why I'm loving it. Yo, listen. Yo, you gotta answer the question. When the season first started, and to y'all Dallas Maverick fans, did y'all picture, vision the Mavericks going to the NBA Finals this year, playing for a championship, deep playoff run? I expect a deep play. See, all I expected. See, exactly. You expected get to the second round, and then they overachieved already. Yeah. Both Brown and Tatum are Robins. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree to that. I think Brown proved he can lead. Brown has stepped up in a major way, and I think by Tatum exerting himself so much on defense and getting his teammates involved shows what type of leader he is. So I disagree on that. I think they both Batman, but they know how to play together. And I think the team as a whole as an excellent team. This is probably as good as a full team. You didn't see, man, I don't know another team you can say with a whole team can just at any given night somebody pops off and do something. But the spotlight is on Tatum and the spotlight is on Brown. But Porzingis killing it. Holiday is an all-star, all defensive team. You know, Derek White don't get enough credit. Man, he do not get enough credit. Derek White is whatever team he go to next, they're gonna be a lucky team. Carrying them to without participating pros, that's not good enough. Those awards are popularity awards are not real. We don't care who. What do you mean they're not real? Man, there's a lot of players in the NBA, and listen, to come out and be first team, they got 3 teams. Now I'm upset that Brown didn't make none of the all NBA teams. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's going to change now. I think he opened some eyes. If you're gonna say, like I said, it ain't about who's gonna win the championship right now. It's like who's gonna win MVP. And to be honest, I don't think Tatum cares. He's like, man, Brown wins MVP, win MVP. We seen other individuals win MVP. They don't care. Andrew Gooley, you know what I'm saying? Iguodala, he won MVP. His teammates didn't care. I was happy for him. He came in and lifted them up in a crunch. I mean, the way KP was playing Porzingis, I was like, shoot, he keep doing this every game. He gonna get MVP. You know what I'm saying? Holiday could get MVP. Let Holiday have another game like he had in game 2. He gonna be your league guy for MVP. It don't even have to be Tatum and Brown. You see, Outlaw said Brown ain't good enough to make any of those teams. He can't make all those list series. Dang, you got something against Brown, don't you? We're going to talk about that on Thursday. You got something against my man Jaylen. I mean, you got something against Jaylen Brown, man. Jaylen Brown is a talent. He's a talent, man. This dude have worked very hard to get to where he at, man. And he's dope. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him. I like Jaylen Brown. I love Tatum. Man, since day one, I've been a Tatum fan. Drew Holiday, you got to watch that guy. The guy's crisp. He take care of business. Nah, I'm a Brown fan. Because he's from Georgia. so because you a Brown fan, you just gonna dump all over Tatum. That's crazy. Well, hey, I'm a Minnesota guy. You know, I mean, I'm not Minnesota. I'm a Midwest guy, and Tatum from St. Louis. So you know what I'm saying. Tatum from St. Louis. So I gotta rock with Tatum, man. Salute the Outlaw, man. But yo, I want to appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you didn't hit the like button. Thank y'all for pulling up. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, and y'all was here with me, and I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I will see y'all Thursday on this channel. When we talk about the post game. You know what I'm saying? So till then, y'all enjoy yourself. 3 strikes and I'm out. You know why? I'm gone.